All right, guys, I'm going to read a little excerpt from my new book, Iron Journeys. So this book is self-published. It's going to be on Amazon soon. And the way to keep up is to get on the newsletter. Go to zachstrength.com. And I'm just reading you a little short excerpt, and then a little bit of a longer excerpt is going to be on the Strong Life podcast. But I originally wrote this book, was much bigger. And then my editor said, hey, man, we got to break this up. There's a lot of stories talking about training, talking about life. So we're going to break it up into two parts. But this first one, we're at, let's see, 88 pages. So actually maybe a little bit less with all the table of contents and all that stuff. So it's going to be a powerful read. This is an excerpt from chapter 2 called Rudy. Okay, now each story has lessons in life and training. The experiences I went through actually happened. So that is the nonfiction portion. If something in my life during these experiences didn't go the way I wanted to, I tweaked the story so it had a positive ending. It had the ending that, knowing what I know now, is how I wish it would have ended back then. So the goal is to really inspire and share these strong life lessons, not just with the younger generation, but even men my age, middle-aged men, older men. It's going to inspire all of you. So this is kind of like midway into one of the chapters. On the day that we were benching, Rudy saw Steve and I loading up the bar to get warmed up. He nodded his head from afar as he saw us getting started, and I waved. After my first set, Rudy walked over and said, "What's up, boys? What do we got today?" So my friend Steve replied, "Chest and back." Rudy replied, "Ah, yes, International Chest Day." Ha ha ha. I had no clue what Rudy meant when he said that, or why he was even laughing. Rudy said, "All right, boys, let's see what your technique looks like. Add some weight and go ahead." I benched 95 pounds and I banged out 10 reps. Steve took off the quarters on each side and we added a plate. Steve banged out 4 reps. Then I spotted him for a 5th rep, and then he tried for a 6th rep, but I had to pull the bar off his chest. Midway through the rep, while he was grinding it out, he just gave up and let the bar drop to his chest. While Rudy was watching, his friends Jimmy and Billy walked over and nodded to us as they watched. I think they knew Rudy was about to rip into us. After Steve's set, he started giving us his advices. "Steve, holy shit. First of all, don't ever let a bar collapse on you. I don't care if you're squatting or benching. It's unacceptable. If you're going for the rep, make the rep. Don't give up in the middle of a rep. You need to change that shitty attitude, son. We call it make the rep or die. Do you understand me?" Rudy actually seemed pissed, and I felt bad for Steve, but at the same time, that mindset Rudy just explained was awesome. Make the rep or die. That's from part of page 36. There you go, guys. Iron Journeys, going to be on Amazon. And what I will be doing is, if you buy some of these in bulk, there will be bonuses. Membership to the Underground Strength Academy. If somebody buys large bulk, there'll be a mentorship where you could come and do any of the certifications, spend 2 days at the Underground Strength Gym. And we have some great endorsements by my boy, Craig Fitzgerald, Coach Fitz. He's with the New York Giants now. None other than the master himself, Stephen Pressfield. And my good friend, my bro, wrote the foreword, Jimmy Wendler. That's it, guys. ZachStrength.com is where you could get on the Strong Life newsletter. Amazon.com is where you'll be able to get the book. And I might be doing, if I figure out how to order a bunch of author copies that I could sign, maybe I'll be selling them from my website as well. Talk to you soon, and thank you for the years and decades of support. Started putting out content online probably 20 years ago.